It is a pleasure to be with you for the 6:15 news. I'm Kijang Henry Thimbe. Thanks once more for joining me. And let's set the ball rolling with our headlines, courtesy Sharifa Saleh.
Cameroon, the damage has been evaluated at 20 million francs. The mortal remains of former Indomitable mates were on call for their last respects to the 2000 Olympic gold medalists. The 6:15 news.
Thanks very much. Welcome back. You can hook up with us on our social media handle, of course, on Facebook and YouTube. John Fai and Gilbert Tetang, you fella of the Elekams, respectively of Elekam, Momo and Jakri, have been replaced by the Elekam boss 48 hours after they were killed by unidentified gunmen. The district head of Elekam, Jakri, Gilbert Tetang, was shot dead and on January 18 and has been replaced by Lawrence Kunsai. Meantime, Adehilda equally replaces John Fai as the head of the Elekam branch in Momo Division, who was equally killed by unidentified gunmen. And Makossa legend Alain Jenejentu has begun his last journey for eternity. His mortal remains were removed this Friday from the mortuary of the military hospital in Douala. His family members, friends and colleagues in music actually came to pay him the last respect. Stephanie Chin reports.
Cameroonian artists from far and near are in Douala for the funeral of late Makossa artist Alain Jenejentu, who passed away on December 14, 2022. Still grieved by his death, these artists are ready to support his family members in giving him a befitting burial. The remains of Alain Jenejentu were removed from the Douala Military Hospital mortuary January 20. His family members, friends and music colleagues gathered to pay homage to the legend. His burial is scheduled for Saturday, January 21.
Our brother is going to go today. This is the last day. Maybe we're going to see the body. Tomorrow we're going to bury him. So it's a very sad thing. But we are happy to see that a lot of artists are coming together for one reason, to accompany Jenny to the last day. So we are very pleased, and also a lot of fans. We've seen journalists that are coming from all the place to be here with us. That gives us some kind of joy.
Born in 1963, Jenejentu suffered from a heart attack on his way to Nchang in the West region, which later led to his death.
Thanks very much, Stephanie Chin, reporting there. May the soul of Jenejentu rest in peace. And of course, from one sad peace to another, the mortal remains of former Indomitable Lions midfielder Mbami Modeste finally arrived to Cameroon. Mbami died in France after heart failure. But then the corpse arrived at the Yaoundé International Airport last night and was received by over 1,000 mourners who came out to confirm that shocking disappearance. Hyacinth Chia reports from Yaoundé.
This is the lifeless body of the fallen Indomitable Lion, Mbami Modeste, who gave up the ghost on January 7 in France. A gloomy night here at the Yaoundé International Airport, where family members, former teammates, fans and friends all came out to receive with regret the corpse of the 2000 Olympic gold medalist. The memories are fresh, and it is difficult to comprehend how he left so soon. Mbami was like a brother to me. We lived together, grew up at the Kaji Training Center, same at Dynamo FC. Today, I am saddened by his death.
Je l'ai vu entrer en équipe nationale tout jeune.
He came into the national team. When I was there, he was a simple and calm younger teammate. It's really sad because I spoke a lot with him, even 2 days before he died. He was telling me about his project, but today he is no more.
C'était un petit frère vraiment. Sur le terrain et en dehors du terrain, c'était un meneur d'hommes.
He was simple on and off the pitch. We can never forget his goal in Sydney 2000. We had a very good time in the national team, always smiling and brought in a lot of ambiance in the group.
Toujours souriant, toujours en train de blaguer. Et c'est ça qui a mis beaucoup d'ambiance dans notre groupe.
And here, a brief mass to commit his soul to God. The remains of the former Paris Saint-Germain and Olympic Marseille player have been deposited at the Yaoundé General Hospital mortuary while waiting for the official funeral program.
Oh, thanks very much. Very sad indeed. And may the soul too of Mbami Modeste rest in peace. Well, it's not a very good one too in Fumban, where a country workshop is supposed to, in fact, reported to have been raised by a blistering lake, containing over 20 million francs of investment. The incident occurred this morning in Fumban West region of Cameroon, and the victims have expressed frustration as they contemplate on the future. Maureen.
In the rubbles, victims still search in vain for unburnt items. The fire that sparkled in a carpentry workshop Friday, January 20, to other buildings and workshops that were finally consumed by the ravaging flames. A few heavy machines and equipment resisted the blistering flames. Material loss is estimated at 20 million francs CFA. Victims have expressed frustration. Witnesses have blamed the fire on an electrical short circuit. Birds claim the fire would have been contained if there was a firefighting unit in Fumban. They are requesting for a firefighting unit as well as for the government to take measures for integration and functioning. Baptized the town of artistic works, Fumban in the last days has been heated by fire incidents that has contributed in crippling its economy.
Some taxpayers in Douala have decried the increase in excise duty and importation of certain products such as wood, with the aim of promoting import substitution policy. Substitution was during the session in January 2023 to some taxpayers on the 2023 finance law that Cameroon actually and the president enacted. Glad Ambo Dibang was part of that session.
Excise duties on imported tobacco, beer, wine and other fermented products have noticed an increase of 20%, moving from 30% to 50% this 2023. The 5% excise duty on imported bottle corks, paper bags and other packaging also moves to 25%. Meantime, taxes on fisheries and livestock imports have been exonerated. These are just a few adjustments on the 2023 finance law aimed at promoting the import substitution policy.
To protect our local economy, we have decided to put in place custom duties on importations. So when you produce locally, we don't pay any excise duties.
Wood dealers will have to add another 10% to their duties and express worries that local processing needs energy and competence, which Cameroon still lacks.
En majeure partie, à 95%,
about 75% of wood dealers produce using generators, so there is need for energy in quality and quantity.
Donc il faut de l'énergie en qualité et en quantité.
The 2023 finance law, according to experts, benefits medium-sized taxpayers who have a 3-point reduction on their tax base.
Rather than paying 28%, they now pay 25%. You equally have other taxpayers who have seen their rights guaranteed. The necessity to protect poor taxpayers has been enormously taken into account.
These taxpayers in Douala are therefore upgrading skills to have a mastery of the 2023 finance law in order to avoid fines.
You avoid paying fines, penalties when the tax administration or the custom administration comes and audit you.
The objective of the Customs Department this 2023 stands at 1,004 billion francs CFA, up from 863 billion CFA francs in 2022.
Thanks, Beatrice. Gladys Ntiba. And we swing over to Yaoundé, where Beatrice Ngamo is telling us how dust and foodstuff are very strange, but fortunately they cannot survive together. Now, the disturbing phenomenon or display of foodstuff on plastic bags at the market is what is disturbing in this particular context, where the dry season has imposed what is known as a union. Beatrice Ngamo.
Common to find foodstuff on sale, measured on bags on bare grounds in our markets. At times, it is very difficult to tell the color of these items after the union dust, fresh tomatoes, corn, vegetables, green spices like fruits, common victims. To fresh fish and meat, this fish retailer has formulated her own solution, pouring water time and again to reduce the dust. Beef sellers face the same disturbing challenge. They too have resorted to covering some portion of their meat with papers, the other portion open to entire customers. Their efforts notwithstanding, buyers are always complaining to the point of even refusing to buy.
Rien nous dérange que bon, avec la poussière, ils ne peuvent pas acheter la marchandise comme ça.
Certains qui achètent, il y a certains qui refusent. Les clients fuient. Nous-mêmes, on est à l'hôpital tous les jours à cause de la poussière.
The level of dust, especially here at the market in Yaoundé, one of concern. The road passing in front of the market, like selling spaces, natural earth, proper hygiene, and attention imposed to really clean the food before preparing or consuming. The buyers are aware of the stake. This dry season, an uneasy cohabitation between fresh foodstuff and dust. That with humans, another concern also.
Thanks, Beatrice Ngamo. We stay with you, Beatrice. You are reporting that 2 days into the world, the first 4 2023 babies delivered at the Yaoundé Fertility Hospital, Cliquez, have received special gift from the hands of the First Lady, or from the First Lady and the matron of the Yaoundé Fertility Hospital. The New Year presents to welcome the newborn was also out to congratulate the mothers for staying strong till the end, despite the challenges and ordeals of childbearing. Their goods were handed this morning. Beatrice.
The New Year package from the First Lady, very special indeed. All 4 babies, that is, set of twins and 2 single birds, received boxes of clothes, 2 parceled gifts, and a bouquet of flowers each. The 3 happy mothers also had their own presents as they now enjoy motherhood after long years of waiting, sometimes in pains, uncertainty, but hoping and believing on God's intervention. Their determination and bravery were the First Lady, matron of the Yaoundé Gynecological Endoscopic Surgery and Human Reproduction Teaching Hospital, Cliquez, is saluting.
I'm so happy. I've been looking for a child for 3 years today, but finally she has given me a lot of joy. I also want to thank my doctor, Professor Belenga and Professor Cassia, for their well-done job. I equally thank God Almighty for leading me for the process.
The mothers who conceived via in vitro fertilization had their babies last Wednesday, January the 18th. The first babies for this year, 2023, at the Yaoundé Fertility Hospital.
I congratulated her bringing this hospital in Cameroon, and I also pray that may God Almighty keep her so that she should keep helping others as she do to me.
This gest of offering presents to newborns and their mothers is now a tradition which has come to stay at Cliquez. The fertility facility this year intends to implement its tentacles deep into the cancer sector, especially breast cancer and others.
Congratulations to the mothers and to the children who say welcome to this very challenging world. Drawing the cuttings there, Beatrice Ngamo for the 6:15 news have been Kejang Henry Atembe thanking you graciously and wishing you the best over the weekend. And coming up, Matthew Fangwa is on with the brief. Bye-bye.